Hi friends, welcome to my channel YiaYia's Heart Tarot. Today is Monday, August 29th, and I'll be bringing you Monday messages. These are messages to help you get the most out of your week ahead. So we'll be doing 2 readings today, and oftentimes I'll bring to you visions that I had in my preparatory meditations before my readings, but I really kind of shut down any visions today because I just wanted to get sort of centered and focused. However, I did have a couple of messages that have come through, and those were in the form of more tangible things. The first one was that I had a sudden onset of heartburn while I was getting ready to do my meditation, to do my readings tonight. And then shortly thereafter, I spilled some water on my desk here, my table, which I rarely ever do. It wasn't a lot, it was just a little bit of water, but nonetheless, it was spilled water. So the message from that is that for some of you, this is going to be a very emotional week with some potential heartache. So I just wanted to put that out there, that was really a pretty clear message that there's going to be some heartache involved in this week for some of you. Some spilled emotions, some tears perhaps. So with that said, let's go ahead and move forward to the 2 readings. The first reading that we're going to do, group number 1, is citrine chips. These are citrine pieces of stone, little tiny chips in a glass fluted cup. And group 2 is pink tourmaline chips. Pink tourmaline chips in a glass cup with a gold rim. So citrine chips and pink tourmaline chips. So take a moment and focus on the 2 groups, whichever one calls out to you. However you decide, however you choose is fine. But take a moment to choose that. And once you do choose your reading, as always, the readings will be linked to a timestamp down below in the description box. So just drop down into the description and click on your timestamp. It'll take you directly to your reading. If you want to listen to both readings, that's absolutely fine, of course. And if you need to pause the video to make a decision on which group to listen to, that's also fine. Once you've made your decision, I will see you at your reading. Hi, group 1. This is your reading, the citrine chips. The first question we have for Spirit is, what blessings will your week hold for you? Spirit, what blessings will group 2 find this week? What blessings will group 1, what blessings will group 1 have this week? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see what this message is about here. Interesting. Okay, so we have got some cards of torment, or maybe not torment, but some cards of things breaking down and needing to regroup. So we got the Tower, we got the 7 of Wands, and we got the 4 of Swords. So oddly enough, the blessing that your week is going to bring to you is that it is going to push you to the point of needing to step away from something, to give up something, to run as fast as you can from something, whatever it takes. There's something that's not working for you. There's something that is causing you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, something that is just feeling very heavy, something that is causing you confusion or outright fear. There's something going on in your world that is just really stealing your energy. It's not right for you. It's causing you some sort of lower emotions, whether that's fear or anxiety, or it might be something that's making you angry, or it could be something that is just making you incredibly tired and weak. Whatever the situation is, that's going to come to a head this week. And because of that, you're going to purge all of that out, and you're going to make room. You're going to be able to make a decision about something else that you have been considering, which will set you on a path of starting something brand new, something that is provides you a lot of clarity in your life, something that is exciting to you, and something that is going to allow you to utilize your gift of creativity, a lot of creativity, and you will be able to pull this together in a way that allows you to create something that you've always wanted to create. And you're going to begin an endeavor that is going to be something that you're going to want to bring out to the world. It's going to be something that you're proud of. It's something that is going to fit for you. It's going to flow for you. It's going to give you excitement. It's going to be a much happier place, a much happier endeavor than what you're involved with now. Whether that is, in a work environment, whether that is having to do with relationships that you have, whether that has to do with your living situation, whatever it is, you're going to come to it's going to be the last straw this week, basically. And you're going to say, that's it, I've got to get out. I'm leaving this. This is not right for me. I'm letting this go. And that's going to start you down a path of creating something in your life that is much, much better. It's going to be this huge weight lifted off of your shoulders, and it's going to be fun and exciting, really, really fun and exciting. This could be something that you've just really been afraid of setting out and doing, something that you've wanted to do for a very long, long time, but for whatever reason you didn't do it. You felt like you couldn't make a living at it, or you were afraid to get out of a relationship that was dragging you down, even though there was somebody else waiting in the wings that really wanted your attention. Whatever the situation is, you're going to get out of this bad situation, and that's going to open up the door for you to really, really pour yourself into creating something amazing in your life that is going to be something that you're going to celebrate. It's going to be like announcement worthy. It's going to be something really, really great in your life. So that's the blessings for you this week. And the blessings may not, this thing that you're going to create and really make into something wonderful for your life, you may be just starting that might not be something that's actually going to materialize this quickly, but the actual blessing is the fact that you've reached your breaking point with whatever it is that's not working, and you're getting rid of it. You're making room to start this new endeavor. So that's the blessing in your life. So Spirit, thank you very much for that message. And how will this week help group 1? I don't know why I keep calling you group 2. How will this week help group 1 move closer to their goals, move them forward on their path? How will this week help them move closer to their goals or move them forward on their path, serve their highest good, basically? Yeah, okay, so you're going to leave behind, again, you're going to leave behind this whatever it is that's bringing you regrets, whatever it is that's making you feel bad about your life, really making you feel bad about your life. And you have saved back something that you're going to be able to, it's like you've put aside a little nest egg that nobody knows about. And that may not necessarily be money. That could be that you have put aside a vision that you have had, a dream that you have had. You've not told anybody about it. You've not publicized it. It's not well known. It may not be known to anyone but you. But you have set aside something that gives you hope. And so this week is going to allow you the balance that you needed by purging out this negativity that has been dominating your life. By purging that out, this is going to allow you to balance your situation so that you can begin to really, really express this creativity, this creative side that you've always had, but probably almost no one knows about it. So you're going to be able to create, to begin the process of creating something really wonderful in your life. So that's how this week is going to move you forward on your path. It's going to help you to let go of these regrets and depend upon and fall back on these this nest egg, this secret that you've kept all this time, that you never thought you could make a reality. But now you're going to feel much more in control of things, much more in control, as you move past whatever this is that's been holding you back all this time. And that's going to allow you to bring out the creativity, to really step into whatever it is that you have been hiding all this time. Because you may not have much choice. Once you let go of what this is that's been holding you down, which may be, like I said, it might be a relationship, it might be a job, it might be where you live. You might be tied to something that has just really been dominating your life and really been just causing you nothing but heartache. So once you dump that, once you get out from under that, you're really going to have the ability to show this creative side, but you also might be pushed to show this creative side. You might have to show this creative side because you might have to fall back on something. You might have to fall back on this that you've been holding back. And so this might be just the push that you need to actually get started on this path that you have been avoiding for years, or for a long time at least. So Spirit, thank you so much for those messages. How can Group 1 avoid or deal with any obstacles that come up this week? How can Group 1 avoid obstacles or deal with them as they come up this week for them? What's the best way for them to do that? Okay. Alrighty. So the best way for you to deal with any obstacles that come up this week, and there will be obstacles that are going to come up this week. There's going to be fallout from whatever this situation is that you get out of. There's going to be someone or something that attacks you about it. It could be that if it's a relationship and you get out of this relationship, the person in the relationship or the individual in the relationship with you that gets left behind may come after you. They may be very angry. They might be abusive to you in some way. If this is a job, that you are deciding to leave, or a task that you are refusing to do, there's going to be some blowback from that. But the way to deal with that, the way to deal with this is that you need to take the middle ground, basically. Find your peace in the middle and protect yourself. Don't let this throw you back into that negativity that you're getting out of. Find a calm place in the middle. Find your calm place within you, and then protect yourself. And stand, just like remove yourself from the situation if you have to. Stay very, very calm and allow that calmness to be the front that reminds you that you are strong and that you are right with this situation. And in this way, the Queen of Swords, she is a strong, strong woman who can handle whatever comes. So, so again, put yourself in this calm place where your emotions are held in a peaceful place, a very peaceful place. Know that, look at the bigger picture. Look forward to what you're gaining from this and keep that in mind. Keep that strongly in mind. Don't get caught up in the fallout or the backlash from getting out of this situation. Keep your eyes on the prize. Use the strength that you have to cut through the crap. and be strong in your emotions. Know that you are right. Know that you are protecting yourself, you are nurturing yourself, and you need to finally do that. And be very, very strong in your emotions. Don't let someone or something in this situation knock you down and undermine the knowledge that you have that this is the best thing to do. Don't let that be undermined. Keep that strong knowing in your heart that this is what I need to do. This is what is good for me, and this is what I'm going to continue to do, and I'm going to follow this path. So know that you need to nurture yourself. Be strong in your decisions. Cut through the crap. Stick with your decision. Don't bend. Don't yield. Keep the bigger picture in mind. Know that getting out of this situation is going to open up a place for you that's going to allow you to make a much better life for yourself. And keep yourself in control, calm, and strong. So, that is how to avoid or deal with the pitfalls of the week. Thank you for those messages, Spirit. And what solutions are going to come to light for Group 1? What solutions will come to light for them? I think I need another deck here. No, this one. What solutions will come to light this week for Group 1? What solutions are going to present themselves to Group 1 this week? Okay. 6 of materials, 6 of cups, 3 of materials, and 5 of voices. Okay, so the solutions that are going to present themselves this week to you. You have been surviving. You have been doing whatever it takes to survive in this situation. You're not thriving. So the solution that's going to present itself this week is you're going to be able to lean on a more childlike emotions and a sense of hope. There's going to be a strong sense of hope and a sense of what's the word that I want? A sense of you're just going to feel like anything is possible. Like there is possibility for you again. And because of that, because of this feeling that things are possible for you, that there is a way, you are going to figure out, you're going to be presented with a solution on how to make this work, how to make this situation, whatever it is that you're evolving into, you're going to be able to see that it is possible to take this new endeavor and really, really make it your own, and really, really make it something that is successful and that is I keep hearing the word lucrative. This if this is some sort of a new entrepreneurship endeavor, a new business for you, a new creative endeavor, that you're going to understand. You're going to see how it can make money for you. You're going to see how you can turn this into something that does work for you as far as providing you a potential living. Within that, I feel as though your piece of it is going to be just a piece of the puzzle, and it's going to be something that you're going to have to work with others in order to make it really work. So keep that in mind, that you're going to have to reach out to others. And I feel as though the people that you're going to be reaching out to are people similar to yourself, people who have gone through something and who've gotten to the point in their lives that they just couldn't stick with whatever it was that was grinding them down day after day after day. And so they have left that, potentially terrified to do that, but they have left it, and they've all felt this sense of wonder, this new sense of hope and possibility. And so by reaching out to those individuals, by coming together with them, the people who have felt the same thing that you felt and who have taken the step and who've taken the risk to step forward, that's going to bring just this tremendous sense of just lightness and happiness and excitement. So that's going to propel you forward and show you the answers that you need as far as how to make this work. So you need to pull together a tribe of others who have gone through a similar situation. And it may be that that's why you ended up leaving this bad situation to begin with, because you may have had this tribe who've gone through this and said, look, you can do this. We've done it. You can too. So get together with those people, find those people, and put your talents together in such a way that you can make a bigger whole out of the pieces. And that will show you the solutions of how this can work for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. And how can Group 1 achieve their greatest good this week? How can they achieve their greatest good this week? Interesting. Okay, so the cards that we got are the Devil and the Hermit. So the way that you can achieve your greatest good this week is to really go inward and figure out what it is that holds you back. What belief of yours, or what are you tied to, or what are you chained to, or what did your parents tell you, or what does the world tell you? What is it that is holding you back? What belief are you chained to that is keeping you, or has been keeping you, in the situation that is no good for you, that's harming you? And you need to really, really, really study that belief until you have an epiphany. I don't know if you can see this starlight, this amazing starburst here from this individual just sitting there in the desert and being alone. You need to take this time to really go inward, to really, really take some time for yourself. If that means whatever you've left, take a break. Don't jump right back in again. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a place where you're living, whether it's whatever it is, don't jump right back in. Take some time. Extricate yourself from it, then take some time to really go inward and figure out why you stuck with it as long as you did. Why did you stay in this situation when you knew that it felt terrible the whole time? What belief did you have? What belief did you have that kept you chained to this situation that only did you harm? What did you think? Why did you think you had to stay there? And really, really, really identify what it is, because you're going to need to fix it. You need to change this attitude. And in order to change the attitude, you need to know what it is. In order to change this belief, you need to know what it is, and you need to know where it came from, why you have it, why it seems like it's so important, and what is effed up about it. What is it about this belief that is just crap? But you've been made to believe it all this time. So you need to really, really go in and find this belief, figure out why you have it, understand what about it is wrong. I mean, what about it is just bogus, and get out from under it. Fix it. Don't stay in this belief, because if you do, if you just move on to the next thing, this belief is going to sabotage you again. It's going to drag you down into, well, yes, I want to do this, or I want to be with this person, or I want to be in this place, but I really need to do this, and I'm going to have to do this, and this will never work out. So whatever that belief is that's holding you back, find it, fix it, and throw it away so that you can move on to something that truly is better for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. And finally, what outcome can Group 1 look forward to this week? What outcome can they look forward to this week? What outcome can Group 1 look forward to this week? I already love the cards that we've got here. We got the Chariot. Got the Chariot, and we got the Queen of Inspiration. So the Chariot and the Queen of Inspiration, this is just absolutely what we started out with, what this pile was saying your potential is. The Chariot means that you are moving forward. You're moving forward with strength and determination, and nothing is going to stop you. And the Queen of Inspiration, this is this creative force. And this is, the Queen is the one that wields this creative force most creatively. I don't know how else to put it. Queens are notoriously good at pulling together all of the facets of whatever their particular strength is. And this Queen, her strength is her inspiration, her fire, her passion. So you know, the outcome for your week is that you are going to move forward with this incredible passion. Yeah, and then we got the Muse of Voices. So also you're going to have just a tremendous clarity, and you're going to be able to see your path moving forward. It's really gonna fall into place, and you're really gonna start to see, hey, this could work, and this is what it's gonna be like, and you're gonna have this incredible vision for the future, and honestly, it's really, really, really going to start gelling for you. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be rewarding. It's going to be beautiful. There's going to be so much possibility and hope and excitement in this path for you. So that really a beautiful reading. I'm excited for your week. Let's take a look at the Oracle card that we pulled ahead of time and see what it was. So what you got is the Animal Guardian, and it says trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. So, you know, that's kind of what we've been talking about here. You need to get rid of the programming that you have that's holding you back, and trust your instincts, and know that you have this creative ability, and know that you have the fire and the passion to do what it is that you want to do, that you've always turned that off and assumed that you couldn't do it. So let's see what the book has to say. The Animal Guardian. Okay, Animal Guardian. Trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The Animal Guardian is the card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. So, greatest challenges. Animal spirit, can help you to survive that. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. So tap into that instinct that you have, that passion that you know that this is going to work out. The Animal Guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has love for them, and they have love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realms. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, and instinctive, and even calm. We had all of those messages. Remember? Protective and calm, instinctive. We had all those messages. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. So, great message here, Group 1. I'm excited for you. I think that things are looking really, really good. Get out from under this situation. You can do it. You can move forward. Your life can be so much better. Your life can be exactly what you want it to be. You do have that within you. So don't let this hold you back one more minute. Wow. Love this reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring it to you, and thank you for being with me. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 2. This is your reading, the pink tourmaline chips. The first question we're going to ask Spirit today is, what blessings are coming for you this week? What blessings does your week hold, Group 2? Spirit, what blessings can Group 2 expect this week? What are blessings for Group 2 this week? Okay. Well, you can expect some material blessings this week. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. I feel as though the 9 of Pentacles is saying that it's a pay week, and the 4 of Pentacles is saying you'll actually get to keep some of your paycheck. Sorry, I just heard those messages. The 9 of Pentacles, lots of money coming in. The 4 of Pentacles, you get to hang on to a little bit of it. So I feel like the blessings that you're going to have this week, at least these cards are saying that there's going to be some financial gain, and some of it will actually stay in your pocket. The other blessing that you'll have this week is that you're going to know when to get out of a situation that there's going to be a situation that comes up that you're going to be not sure whether or not you should. Either you're not going to be sure whether or not you should stick with it, or you're going to feel like you really need to get out of it, but it's a little frightening to do that. But the blessing that you're going to have this week is that you're going to know, and perhaps because of this card, you're going to see this coming. You're going to see it coming, and you're going to know that you need to avoid it. So the blessing that you're going to have this week is that you're going to know that when this situation pops up, whatever it is, it might be somebody asking you, hey, do you want to go in on this business venture with me, or do you want to take a car ride with me to go get lunch, and they end up getting in an accident, or the business goes under, it could be any number of things, but somebody's going to offer something to you that you're just going to have this gut feeling that you shouldn't take it, or you shouldn't do it, or you shouldn't agree to it, and you're going to go with that gut feeling, and you're going to avoid this situation. So that's the other blessing that's coming to you this week. So a little money that you get to keep, and you're going to avoid some sort of a situation that is not going to be good for you. You're going to just have a feeling about it, and you'll go with it. You're just going to go with it and go, yeah, nah, I don't think so, but thanks. And you'll avoid some sort of a pitfall because of that. Spirit, thank you for those messages. Next, how will this week help Group 2 move closer to their goals or along their chosen path? How will this week help Group 2 move closer to their goals, move down their path, move where they need to go? How's it going to help them? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Empress, and we got the Hierophant, and we got the Knight of Cups. So this week is going to help you move closer to your goals or move along your path by bringing more of your intuition and your emotion into play when it comes to a situation dealing with an authority figure. I need to get some more clarity on this. Spirit, can you give us some more clarity on this question, please? How is this week going to help Group 2 move ahead, move toward their goals, move along their chosen path? How is this week going to help them to do that? Okay. Okay, so the way this week is going to help you move towards your chosen goals is you're going to be able to see things more clearly. You're going to bring more intuition into play, and you're going to be able to see things more clearly. You're going to be able to feel things more clearly. You're just going to have a much better feel for who is telling you the truth and who is just pushing an agenda. You're also going to be able to take a pause when you're not sure about something, and you're going to be able to be patient and step back and really ponder the options. And you're going to do that by listening to how you feel about it. In the past, you may have gone with what the appropriate option would be when faced with some sort of a choice, or faced with a decision, or faced with, if somebody needs an answer from you, faced with a deadline, whatever it is. You may have always in the past gone with, this is the safe option, or here's the pros and cons, or this is the way we always do it. But for some reason this week, you're going to start recognizing that sometimes that decision does not feel right. But you may have always gone with that anyway, even though it felt like, that I don't like the way that feels, but that's the way we've always done it before. So let's just do it because it's easier that way and everybody will get along with it. And so this week, you are going to be able to understand that feeling that things are not quite right, or maybe this isn't the best decision, or maybe we've always done it this way just because we've always done it this way, and there actually is a better way to do things, there's a better option, you're going to get a better feel for that. You're going to be able to, step back and really listen to that gut feeling that says, we don't need to go along because this is the authority figure. There are certain organizations or certain institutions that kind of have an iron grip on what people believe. And they have become so powerful that they don't really have to justify what they tell people to do. They just expect to be obeyed. And so this week, you're going to begin to really get a feel for the fact that that's not always the best way to go. There's going to be something that's going to happen this week that's going to give you a flash of clarity. There's just going to be a situation that's going to come up that typically everybody would do it this way. But for some reason this time, there's just maybe one different factor in it that is just going to make it really seem like that just wouldn't be right. That would just be wrong to do it that way. And it's going to be just enough that it's going to allow you to say, wait a minute. We need to stop and feel how this feels. We need to stop and look at this bigger picture and see what the ramifications are of it and maybe do something different. And so that's what's going to happen this week, that's going to give you just a little bit of a push to feel into things more than just think them through or analyze them or do what we've always done, knee-jerk reaction. And that's going to start you down a really interesting path, a path that is going to not necessarily always be the easiest path, but a path that is going to be one that makes a difference, rather than just going along with the status quo. This is going to be something that's going to shift your path just by increments, not like a huge turn. It's just going to be little shifts here and there. And on down the road, you may find yourself in a much different place than you're heading now, or than you thought you were going to be, and it might be a much better place. So that's how this week is going to move you towards your goal or toward your chosen path, or towards your best path. So Spirit, excuse me, thank you so much for those messages. How can group 2 deal with or avoid pitfalls or challenges this week, or situations that are difficult? How can group 2 avoid or deal with obstacles this week? Okay. So the way to avoid or deal with obstacles this week, first of all, is be solid. When you make a decision or when you take an action, stand behind it. Be strong. Don't waver in your decision. Again, go with your gut. Use your emotions. We've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the 10 of Cups, sort of bracketing the entire suit of cups here. And that talks about emotion and intuition and grace. So this week, to avoid pitfalls or challenges or obstacles, use some grace and diplomacy when dealing with other people. But that doesn't mean to waffle on your decisions. That doesn't mean to waver. What that means is to make a fair decision and then stand behind it. But if someone has difficulty with that decision, show them some compassion and help them understand why that has to be the way, or why that's going to be the way. Work alongside those who you are expecting to do something for you, or those who are having difficulties. Help them. Work with them. And then celebrate with them as well. Bring all of those people together with you. When there is a win for the week, when you've seen this decision through, you've been compassionate to the people who have trouble with it, or the people who are having, who are just having a lot of work to do or having some difficulties. Have some compassion for those people. Work with them, and then bring them in to celebrate at the end. When things are successful, it's not just the leaders who have made it successful. It's the entire team. So that's how to avoid obstacles this week, or deal with obstacles this week. And that will help to support you and help to support everyone else, and that will pave the road for a much easier way. So, excuse me. Spirit, thank you for these messages. And what solutions will come to light this week for Group 2? What solutions will come to light for them? Okay, so, yeah. So the solutions that are going to come to light for you this week is that when there is a heavy burden to carry, when there's a very heavy burden to carry, when you work together, when you bring all of the individuals involved in as equals, when you make things very clear and understandable to everybody. If you're the leader of this group, or if you are promoting an idea or something, if you simplify the process and make it very approachable and understandable to everyone, and you bring everyone in to work together, to help each other, to celebrate together. Again, we've got this message of working together and then celebrating together. So from start to finish, from 1 to 10, again, we've got the ace and the 10. Again, we bracketed the suit of wands. So from start to finish, work together with everyone and then celebrate together with everyone. Keep the group cohesive, and that will bring a great deal of happiness to everyone, and joy, and just very heartfelt emotion, and bring everyone together in a very loving place. So that's the solutions that are coming to light, is that any task, when there's any task, you always want to bring everyone together from start to finish, through the task, through the work, through the beginning of the, letting everyone know what the situation is and what the proposed plan is, and then through the actual work of it. And then when things are finished, then everyone celebrates together as well. So that's the solutions that will come to light this week. And Spirit, thank you for that. How can Group 2 achieve their greatest good this week? How can Group 2 achieve their greatest good this week? I think I need a different deck. How can Group 2 achieve their greatest good this week, Spirit? How could Group 2 achieve their greatest good? This may not be the deck that we need. Give it one more. Yeah, we're not getting messages from this deck. Let's try a different one. How can Group 2 achieve their greatest good this week, Spirit? Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords and we got the Chariot. So these are both cards of moving ahead with commitment, being strong, not letting anything hold you back. We also got the Wheel of Fortune, which is, basically saying whatever comes will come. Let the cards fall where they may. Take chances. So moving forward with commitment and taking chances. Then we also have the Queen, the 5, and the 10 of Pentacles. So again, we're talking about being very solid in everything that you do, not overthinking, not being overly emotional about things, just being solid and strong. I mean, this entire spread here is about being strong, very much so. About being, having strength of will, not worrying too much about what's going to come, just having the courage to go forward. We've got the strength of movement and just being brave and strong. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. She is someone who is very, she cultivates a very, very solid existence, a very abundant and rich in existence. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, again, talking about a very, very rich existence. We do have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles talks about being left out of the group. So I feel as though when this talks about how to achieve the greatest good, I feel as though the Pentacles is just talking about, being really, really solid. But this 5 being thrown in there might be an indication that there are some concerns, that there might be some inclination to try and strike out on your own if things don't work out very well. Let's get some clarification on that. Spirit, could we have some clarification, please, on the 5 of Pentacles? Clarification, please, on the 5 of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah. This card is just warning about trying to take over or trying to do things on your own. I mean, we've had this whole big message here, this huge message of inclusion, about including everyone from start to finish, in all facets. So one of the ways to, in order to achieve your greatest good, you have to have this strength, but don't let the strength become independence, or don't try to, if part of the inner strength that you need to have, part of the strength that needs to come to this whatever this is that you have to have the strength to allow all participants to participate to the best of their ability. That doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's participation will be equal, but it does mean that each person will put into this what they can, as best they can, and you have to honor that. And so that's what this 5 of Pentacles is talking about. Don't lose sight that you need to honor each individual for their contribution. We got the Emperor here, so the Emperor is a very strong leader, and he's a very fair leader as well, but he also, is a very, very powerful leader. So in clarification of the 5 of Pentacles, this is warning against, taking over. if someone isn't pulling their weight, or if they're not learning fast enough, or if they just don't have the resources, or if they work more slowly than everyone else, or something along those lines, don't take over. Don't take over from them, because that will shame them. That will single them out of this group that needs to be cohesive, that really, really needs to be cohesive. Don't hold secrets back. Don't try to be the only one who knows all of the pieces of the puzzle. Share all of that knowledge with everyone, and don't play favorites. So so basically that's what that is saying. So be very strong, be very solid in your approach to this, but make sure that that is very inclusive for everyone involved in whatever this is, that everyone is treated equally and appreciated equally from start to finish. And that will achieve the greatest good for you this week. So Spirit, thank you for these messages. What is the outcome that Group 2 can look forward to this week? What is the outcome that they can look forward to this week? What is the outcome that Group 2 can look forward to this week? Well, we've got some kind of mixed messages here. I feel as though there might be something that happens this week that is kept from you. Yeah, I feel like there is, it may be money. Someone might keep money from you. They might take more than their fair share. And it may be money, it might be something else. Someone in this group, someone in working in this situation might try to take more than they are, than what is fair for them. And they also might try and keep that secret from you and from everyone else. So I feel as though that might happen, but the way to overcome that is to be the bigger person, take them aside individually. Don't bring light to them necessarily. Just try and have compassion for them. They do this because they have got a belief that is not, they're tied up with a belief that they have that they need to have more, or they need to be the best, or they need something, and they can't share with others. If they share with others equally, if they allow others to have a say, or if they allow others equal footing, they feel as though they'll lose something. Someone will steal something from them. Someone will take something from them. They won't get their due. So I feel as though that is going to happen this week. There's going to be an individual in this situation that's not going to play fair, basically. So your role in this is to have compassion for them, understand that they have a fear, or they have, this need, this sense of lack, and that they don't really understand how this is all going to work out. And so you may not be able to make them see. You may not be able to help them see how this is all going to work together and how it will allow everyone to get ahead. They may not be able to see that, but and they may, but I get the feeling that they probably won't. They probably will agree to whatever it is that once they're caught, once you catch them red-handed, basically, and talk to them in a compassionate way, and try and make them understand, this is going to work out so that everyone comes ahead, but we have to work together to do this. I feel as though they're really not going to get that, but they will acquiesce begrudgingly. They will go ahead and do what you want them to do. They still might be a little sneaky about the whole thing, but they know that that that's kind of their MO. And so, the outcome for the week, I feel, is that it's going to turn out all right, but you probably are going to have to deal with some outlier or some sneaky person in the mix. Spirit, do you have any final messages with the outcome of the week? I feel like we're missing something here. Is there some final messages for the outcome of the week? Okay, yes. Yeah. So you are this is going to come to light. And this person, whoever it is, or individuals or whatever that are doing this sneaking around, they're going to get caught, and they are going to, if not right away, at least at some point, there's going to be some ramifications to it. There's going to be some reparations that they'll have to make. Basically, they're going to get caught, and they're going to get held to their feet to the fire. So again, you just need to be solid in your treatment of everybody, and don't bend the rules for anyone. Just be very stoic and steady in this is the way it's going to be, and this is the only way it's going to work, and this is regardless of how much this individual might protest, that they're not getting enough. You just have to stand strong in your convictions, and that will bring the week to a successful close. So let's take a look at the oracle card that we pulled ahead of time. We got Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Interesting. Let's see how that relates to our reading. Guardians. Magic Guardian. So, stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. I'm having trouble seeing this. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. So this just talks about the power that you have to work toward a goal and to realize it. And that's kind of what we've been talking about here, the way to do that. When you're working with a larger group, is to bring everybody in, acknowledge everyone, treat everyone equally. And that's kind of a life lesson, really, not just necessarily a work lesson, but in anything that you do. Always treat everyone as though they are equal, not the same by any means, because everyone's going to bring something different to the table. But each person's contribution is just as worthy as someone else's contribution, regardless of what they are. Everything has an impact, and and that impact will have a ripple, and that ripple ripples on, and so everyone brings to the table what they can. And each contribution, when someone gives what they can give, when they give the most that they can give and they do their best, that contribution is just as worthy as the next person's contribution, even if it may not look like it on the surface. So that's the way that we have to treat everyone in our lives, that their contribution, when they really are making an effort and really are making an honest contribution, is just as powerful and just as worthy and just as valuable as anyone else's contribution. So you have that ability to bring that forth and to use that to create whatever it is that you want to create. And, you know, coming back to the beginning here, it's going to bring you to a place of abundance, and abundance that you actually get to keep. So there you go. There's your reading for the week. Kind of a fun one. I'm glad that we had the opportunity to spend this time together and do this fun reading. I hope that your week goes smoothly. You know, going back to this first, what your blessings are, this one ability to dodge a bullet. I'm wondering if that is knowing about this individual who's going to try and do something shady. Maybe that's where that comes in here. But you're going to handle it, obviously, based on this reading. So I hope that gives you a little knowledge for your week ahead. Maybe gives you a little head start on figuring things out. And I am grateful that you were here to spend some time with me, and I welcome you back anytime, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.